What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Today, we're gonna look at some neighborhoods surrounding North Hills, the news around those, some changes to them, and some of the struggles that come with it. So let's go ahead and jump in. Hopefully you know North Hills in Raleigh, but if you don't, here's just a really quick history. Originally, North Hills was a mall that opened in 1960, and in 1967, it became the first enclosed mall in Raleigh. I remember a time in Raleigh when it was a mall. However, in 2001, Kane Realty purchased the mall and has been developing it into what it is today. And they have even bigger plans than what it is today, which it's already tremendous. If you want more history on North Hills, go ahead and Google it, or just leave a comment down below and let us know if you think a History of North Hills series would be interesting, and we'll take it into consideration. Anyways, North Hills is not what we want to talk about today. Today, we're actually going to focus on the neighborhoods surrounding North Hills. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. The three neighborhoods that we're going to be talking about specifically is the North Hills neighborhood, Farrier Hills, and Lakemont. All of these neighborhoods are within walking or a very short driving distance to North Hills kind of center, if you will. And so these neighborhoods are long-standing neighborhoods, and they've been around since the 60s and 70s, and there's just a deep timeline here. So let's kind of take a look. Many of these neighborhoods were built with very small homes on them, so call it anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 square feet on them. At the time, that was a pretty average size home in our community. But it was in a great location, although many people will tell you that at the time in the 60s, North Hills was definitely considered the suburbs when you were looking at downtown Raleigh. But that has continued to change and evolve. But these homes were built, and we have a lot of small ranches on big lots. One of the most appealing things about these neighborhoods too was the way that the homes are set back from the street. So we started to see some teardowns in the early 2000s, but then the Great Recession happened and that really slowed it down. But as we get back into the 2015, 2016 range, that's when we started to see a lot of work start to being done. So as we started to see those teardowns in 2015 start coming online, it was kind of one here, one there, and then that pace started to really accelerate. And as we look forward to today, I would say that about 50 to 60% of the homes that are sold in North Hills, Lakemont, and Farrier Hills are sold as teardowns, meaning that builders are coming in, buying these homes and tearing them down and building new homes. Again, this causes angst for a lot of neighbors because many people will see a struggle there because somebody's paying anywhere from $500,000 up to $900,000, $1 million just for the lot. And so what goes on that lot? Well, of course, an expensive home goes there. Just last year in North Hills, there was a home that sold for just over $5 million. That's rare in Raleigh alone. It is extremely rare in North Hills, although that is quickly changing. As we look today in the North Hills, Lakemont, and Farrier Hills neighborhoods, the least expensive new construction home is $2 million. One of the main concerns for North Hills residents especially is the traffic in and around North Hills. It is extremely difficult to navigate already, and Kane Realty has several more buildings, both residential and office space, coming online in the next few years looking out. And of course, what's that gonna do? That's gonna add more people and more traffic to this already heavily populated area. And this causes a lot of angst and has been a cause of concern for many, many years for those living in and around North Hills. Now, I will say Kane Realty has taken a slight pause on rezoning any more land because of the current city council makeup in Raleigh. And when there's a new election and a new city council is elected, I expect that we'll continue to see some of the more rezonings happening, some more requests for 40-story towers in North Hills. All right, so we're curious, what are your thoughts on North Hills and living in and around these neighborhoods? Do you think this is great for Raleigh, or does it cause concern for you? Let us know in the comments below. All right, thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about Raleigh and Raleigh's history, including North Hills, watch our Raleigh video here, and we'll talk to you next week.